All right, everybody. It is Bases Loaded back at you again with our June episode. It is your host, Noah. You agree with my guy, Stacey. How are we doing today, Stacey?
Doing good, doing good. Baseball season is heating up now.
Yes, sir. I see you repping the Cardinals. I like that. Um,
Always.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got the All-Star break approaching in a month. We got a lot of teams kind of doing their thing, figuring stuff out with their new faces on the team. A lot of people being competitive, a lot of close division calls too. I've seen that a lot in these divisions lately. A lot of close calls between the two teams. So it's exciting to see that. Bunch of studs, like young prospects battling it out and balling. So yeah, with that being said, hitting left or right, we go to first base on our first bloop single into the show. So with that being said, we got okay, so like I just said, there are a lot of surprising teams and factors going into this series, a lot of close matchups, close calls, and in within divisions. So I wanted to ask y'all, especially you, Stacy, about any surprise team that has surprised you so far this season, whether it's been really bad, really good, or mediocre. What's one surprising team so far?
One surprising team for me, and I've been surprised that they've been mediocre, is the Texas Rangers, who are the defending champs. Right now, they're sitting at 33 and 38, got a -5 run differential. They're in the middle of the pack as far as batting average and as far as pitching. And right now, they're losing to the New York Mets 7-0. So I'm surprised because they're the defending champs. They put $800 million into this team. Now they did get the job done, but you still expect them to be on top. But also in the same breath, I expected the Mariners, who lead the AL West right now. I think they got like an 8 to 10 game lead. I also expected them to be really good and compete for that division. But I didn't see 33 and 38. Now I know they missing their top two starters, Jacob DeGrom and Max Scherzer. They should be coming back. Also, Josh Young. I know they're missing him too, and they're missing somebody else, and they're on their way back. But I'm surprised that they're being 33 and 38. Now I do expect them to go on that second half push, since everybody is presumed to be healthy when it gets to that after All-Star break, and we could see them closing the gap on the Mariners. But for right now, it's the Texas Rangers.
Yeah, that's a very good one. The defending champs have definitely been underwhelming so far this year. Um, with my surprising team, it's going to be in the same division actually with the AL West. Um, for me, it's the Houston Astros, honestly.
Mm.
You know how beginning of the year, man, we were talking about Astros and Rangers. I think we were saying we're going to be at the top of this division, and now they're like fighting to not even they're not even in 500. So like
Oh man.
crazy, man. Like I remember the Houston Astros, they started off the season really bad. Even when they had that pitcher that had like 15 straight no-hit innings in like his first two starts of the year. Like, damn, man. But I don't know. And like I just really thought that they'd be one of the top teams right now, not just in the AL, but in the whole league. Considering Kyle Tucker, I think is still like in the top three in home runs. And they got Altuve, Bregman in their lineups. They just released Abreu. Their pitching's always been solid. But yeah, I don't know. It's been an interesting one so far for me lately as far as other teams' expectations. I was originally going to say the Guardians, but I think the Astros not being as good as I thought they'd be surprised me more. So it's still a long season to go. So we'll see how they battle it out with Texas and Seattle for that division.
Yeah, for the Guardians, I mean, we both expected them to be good, or maybe not win the division, but we both expect them to be good though. So
Yeah.
but Astros, I expected them to compete, but I didn't expect them to like be who they've been, the past 5, 6 years, like World Series type.
Hmm.
I expect them like be like wild card fighters.
Hmm. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, because like that's one team you don't want to see in the postseason too, man. Like,
No,
yeah, So like,
especially the Yankees.
yeah, you're telling me, man. And they're like one of the best teams out now. Shit, but
Right.
yeah, yeah, baseball is a sport where it's all about getting hot at the right time, man. So whether you sneak in the playoffs by half a game or win your division by 7.5, anything can happen, you know. So and that's been proven. So yeah, um, Houston Astros, man, we'll see how the rest of the year goes for them, man. They got a lot of work to do, but we'll see. That's an interesting division, though. It's funny that we chose both of our surprising teams in the same division.
Yeah, right.
Right. Good for the Mariners, though. They've been playing
Oh
really
yeah.
well. They've been working hard for it, and they rightfully earned it. So hopefully they hang on to that. That'd be cool. All right. So we got the single. Person strike out. We got one out, and our coach says send them to second. So we pull the Nelly De La Cruz and get an easy steal to second, right? We got our 36th caught stealing or something, stolen base, something like that. That's crazy. But yeah, second base we're in the scoring position. And with that, I'm gonna ask you, Stacey, who your Cy Young candidates are in each league so far this year. Who you can include some honorable mentions as well. Whoever. Who do you think?
Um, for the NL, I got Ranger Suarez from the Phillies. He's first in the NL with wins with 10. His ERA is 1.77, which is phenomenal in today's game, which features a lot of people that can hit. And then of course, the NL now has 9 batters, which I've been waiting on that for the longest. I hate it when they waste batter spot on a pitcher. I used to hate that so much. But yeah. Me when I think of a Cy Young person, I think who has the combination of wins and ERA. I'm not a huge person looking at strikeouts because most good pitchers are, they won't be strikeout pitches, but he got it right now out the NL. The AL, I was going back and forth a little bit between Luis Gill and Seth Lugo. I was going back and forth about them because Seth Lugo, I think, has one more win than Gill, but his ERA is 2.4 versus Gill, who's 2.03. But
Hmm.
the separation for me with those two, I'm giving it to Gill, is the strikeouts. He's top 10 in strikeouts.
Hmm.
Top 10. So I got Luis Gill out the AL from the Yankees, and the NL got Ranger Suarez.
All right. Very valid picks. I was gonna say Ranger Suarez is my pick as well for the NL. I was very, very close between him and Zach Wheeler. Um, I think Ranger Suarez has the numbers statistically to be considered a better Cy Young candidate. Um, I feel like, but I feel like for some reason Zach Wheeler has more of a capability though. That's just me, but from what I've seen so far, I'd probably give to Suarez. Tyler Glasnow, I like was at the top choice for me for a bit, like I think like a month ago. He was like leading. I think he still leads the league in strikeouts, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's at least top three. But yeah, Glasnow was like at the top of my picks, but right now Suarez for me. American League. Those two people you said were good choices, man, but I gotta give it to Tariq Skubal right now, man. What I've
Mm.
seen from that guy, man, considering the team he's been on, like, oh man, I that dude is so filthy, Stacey. He throws gas. He's like practically unhittable. Like I've seen like highlights and when the Pirates played the Tigers, like I think it was in like May, like late May, like we couldn't hit him like at all to save our lives, like because he was filthy. So I think his ERA is like a 2.2. He's like an 8-2 record. But like on the Tigers though, that's kind of impressive to me. Like I will give that Lugo and Gill are on like great teams, so they have like better run support. But if you do that to me, if you do that good, close to like the best ones in your league on like a significantly worse team compared to the other ones, I consider you as like just as good as a candidate. But for me, I give Tariq Skubal that spot. Seth Lugo's been killing it. And Luis Gill's been lights out too. So
Mm.
I got to give that to them.
Oh yeah, Tyler Glasnow leads the majors in strikeouts with
That's what I
125.
thought. 125? Jesus.
125.
God. So, do you know the next person, the second place person from
The
strikeouts?
second person has 116, and his
Damn.
name is Crochet. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Oh, the White Sox
From the
guy.
White Sox, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he needs to be freed.
Oh yeah, I was just about to say.
Yeah, he needs to be free big time, dude. Oh
Oh
my
man,
God.
White Sox.
Oh, that's a whole nother story right there, man.
Yeah,
Fuck. But
they need to get a time machine and stop that punch from happening. Somebody just
they
step in
need,
and no.
yeah, they need to stop. That's too much damage. They've had enough.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh man, it's not winning. I'm sorry, we'll get into this a little bit, but not winning 20 games by now by the All-Star break is
Mm,
insane.
yeah.
Insane, dude. I was looking at their schedule and like I think it was May or June. No, May. They got like swept like 3 times in a row. Like
Oh, that's
like
nasty.
10 straight L's, dude. Like that's crazy. But
Yeah,
anyway,
how you that bad? How you do worse than the Athletics and the
yeah,
Marlins? They're two
yeah,
teams that are historically at the bottom. Both of them crossed the 20-win threshold.
man, that is horrible.
It's
Yeah,
like
that's
they on
horrible,
pace
man.
to win like 40 games or something.
Yeah, dude, for real. Like I wouldn't imagine it'd be less than that, honestly. Like
Oh,
on their pace, they're like historically bad. They're like one of the worst teams like ever right now. Like
no, yeah.
in the history of the majors. Like it's actually crazy. I was looking at that a month ago about like what the worst records are. I think like the worst MLB record, like 162 record, I think it was like 20 or 30 wins. It's
Mm,
something really, really bad. So yeah, we'll see if they like. Oh man, I wonder what their end of the year record's gonna be like, man. Oh
mm,
man. But anyway, we're taking a break. They're reviewing the play, they're reviewing the safe call, whatnot, if the outfielder caught the fly ball. But we're taking a break right now and going to some fun segments I decided to cook up. One of them being let's start with the player I would like to start my dynasty with is
Shohei Ohtani.
yes, sir.
Come on
Yeah,
now. Come on now.
I knew you'd say that one.
Yeah,
I knew you'd say that
gotta
one.
start with Shohei Ohtani. But I mean, it is some people that's close, like Shohei. I don't mind starting my team with Mookie. I don't mind starting with Robert Acuna. You know, players like that. But man, Shohei is just magic.
Yeah,
He's just
yeah,
magical.
yeah,
Unicorn. That is the
yeah,
unicorn of MLB right now.
yeah, man. Yeah, that's the real dual threat in MLB right now, man.
Uh-huh.
Sure. Like, it sucks because like when I was thinking about this, I was thinking, man, dude, I really, really want like the best pitcher.
Mm.
But if you have someone like Otani in this league, like doing both like that, it's hard to pass
Yeah,
up on.
yeah, and I value hitting more than pitching.
Uh-huh.
So like, I'm always gonna go with if I had to give it, if all the players were in the draft and you had to pick somebody one overall, give me Shohei Ohtani.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, I have to agree with you on Otani as well. Now, if someone like Otani wasn't in this league, if there wasn't any like dual threat player like him, I would probably say Aaron Judge.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
It's
great
like,
pick.
yeah, it was between that and Mookie for me. But I don't know, man. Aaron Judge he's a hitting machine, man. Like,
I gotta give my boy shout out props. One of my favorite hitters, Bryce Harper.
yes, sir.
Bryce
Bryce
Harper,
Harper,
yes.
man. He is nice. He's probably one of the most clutch players I've seen. Like,
Oh yeah.
as of late. Yeah. Oh my God, dude. His playoff runs. My God, that dude is an electrifying player. Let me
Mhm.
tell you. Oh man. So that's good that we all agree on that. We have our honorable mentions. Very good, very valid picks. Another segment I'd like to get your opinions on is the City Connect jersey. Oh man. Oh man, we got the good, the bad, and the ugly. Man.
Mhm.
So, Stacey, I want you to name, and you can name multiple ones, whatever. I want your worst and your best City Connect jerseys that you've seen thus far. What are they for you?
The best ones that I've seen, my favorite color is black. That might be weird to some people, but hey, this is me we talking about, so I don't care. My favorite color is black. So I like the Reds jersey. I like their jerseys. I like the black with the red lining in there. I think that's killer. That can easily go with some Jordans. You know, if you want to rock some Jordans,
Yeah.
that's an easy little outfit to put together. I like the Mariners, especially the jersey part. You know, that nice even blue with the yellow letters and the Triton
Yeah.
in there somewhere. Yeah, I really like the Mariners, and I like the Braves too. I think the Braves it looks simple, but the color is even throughout. You know what I'm saying? Like there's not nothing too heavy, not heavy blue, heavy red, just even amount of colors. So I like them. For the bad, I don't know if they changed them, but I remember seeing the Marlins City Connects, like their kind of their first one. It was just like a red jersey. I didn't like that.
Oh yeah, I remember those ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was awful. Just awful. And then the Padres, I don't like the Padres. Like I seen the article that they was like giving a letter grade to all the City Connect jerseys and they got like a B or something. Why?
What?
Yeah, I don't yeah, they got like a B or B
Jeez.
plus. I don't like
I would have given them a F minus. Man. So your worst ones are the Marlins and
yeah,
the
the
Padres.
Martyrs and yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Any others?
No, that's all I got. Well, let me talk about my Cardinals. Now,
Hmm.
Cardinals, I saw what you're trying to do. I saw what you're trying to do. You try to put the Lou in the front. You know, that's what we call St. Louis, where we're from. We call it the Lou.
Blue.
Yeah, but
Blue.
I think they kind of missed the mark on that. I'm not a big fan of pinstripes.
Hmm.
And I don't know if they should have the pinstripes in there. I don't think it should have been red. I think it should have been another color. I think they'll do well with a black base uniform too, the Cardinals. Or
Hmm.
they go back to gray, but I wasn't feeling the Lou in the front right there. I think they should have just put St. Louis right there. I mean, I get what they're trying to do. They trying to connect the city, connect with the slang, whatever. But kind of missed the mark a little bit.
Damn. Well, those are valid ones. I agree with most of those for sure. So I'll start with my worst ones actually. My worst one was the Padres one, so I'm glad you included that one there. That's just it's like, dude, what are you thinking? Like making that jersey? I don't know. And then like I remember seeing the Marlins City Connects, and those threw me off so much. I
All
was like,
right.
whoa, are we playing the Reds or something? Like, what's going on here? Thought we were playing the Marlins. But yeah, those are wacky. I don't like the Phillies ones. It's the blue
Oh
ones.
yeah. Oh yeah. I know.
Oh,
Yeah, I ain't like those either.
like again, it's like, what are you thinking, dude? You guys know you're red, right? Like, I don't know that. I don't know that throws me off. Like bringing a whole
Well,
different
I
color
kind of
into
get it.
the
Like city. It's a city connect, just like with the NBA. So the team may be a different color, but the city has its own color.
its own aura. Okay.
Yeah, its own order. So I get that on that level, but
Okay.
they were still ugly though.
Yeah, I don't know. They made it look ugly to me. And the lettering, how it's all like
Yeah.
rigged and stuff. Oh, no thanks. It looked like a dinosaur just like ripped through it and made lettering like clawed through it. And then I'll get back to my pirates later, but I'll lead into my favorite ones. I love the Seattle ones. Love the Mariners ones. The yellow
Mm-hmm.
lettering is elite. Very good job on that. I like the Baltimore ones. I like the Orioles ones. The all
Mm.
black, the white lettering, and the yellow. I think it's the orange letters, the orange numbers. I think. I'm
Yeah, I
pretty
know
sure
what
they
you're
had
talking
orange.
about. Yeah.
Yeah, those are tough, dude.
Yeah.
Like you
Well,
said, like the all black.
I thought those could have been a little bit more better.
In what
Just a
way?
little bit, just a little, maybe like I think the Baltimore kind of bothers me a little bit. Like it's kind of like
Hmm.
kind of stressed out, check
Okay.
end to end. But I mean, like they still solid
Okay. No, that's
though.
fair. Yeah, the font definitely plays a big part in that.
Yeah,
Um, I don't know. I think it all looks hard to me. Like the all black and orange too. Like, woo man, I'd be scared to play them Orioles teams a lot more for sure. Damn. Um, let's see. I got those. I got those. Seattle.
You know who missed the
Oh,
mark a little bit?
who?
The Toronto Blue Jays. I think they almost had it. It's too dark. It's too dark. They should
Yeah.
have lightened it up a little bit.
Yeah, I was about to say the Blue Jays were good, like a close, good, like the top one for me, but like it's kind of like you said, it's kind of hard to see what's going on there.
Right.
Like if you look at it from like a good distance, it looks just like a black jersey. So, but I like the concept of what they did though. I like what
Oh
they
yeah.
did.
Oh no, no,
So,
no. Right, right, right.
yeah, I feel like if they added like more of like the flashy blue they usually wear to it to make it stand out better, that'd be nice. Um, I wanted to ask you actually first, what are your thoughts on the new Dodgers City Connect jerseys?
I like them better than the old ones.
The old ones?
Yeah, yeah. The ones they had a set before and kind of still like kind of look the same as their regular jerseys.
Hmm.
But this I like this one better.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, I like how they made the font like um I don't know, they made it look more like futuristic kind of. I don't
Yeah.
know. I like how it's diagonal kind of. I like it. So,
Yeah,
they
yeah, I
they kept
definitely like it.
they kept the cool colors and everything, so it's solid. Um what was it? Oh yeah, I forgot. The Boston, you seen the Red Sox City Connects?
I don't remember seeing it. I gotta go back and look.
Oh
But
dude,
what happened with theirs?
they're like yellow tops. They look like bananas.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah,
That's not good.
that's not there's some interesting ones, dude. It's funny to watch them. But speaking of yellow, I gotta go and address my Pittsburgh Pirates City Connects.
Oh,
Y'all could have done so much better, man.
oh.
Oh my God. Oh Lord. I am not a fan of them. I'm sorry. Like why does the front lettering look like you just use pieces of tape to make the letterings? Like come on, guys. And then like I don't know if you've seen this about them, but like if you really zoom into like the base jersey, they have like little tiny icons that make up like the rest of the jersey.
Oh,
It's cool. Like,
yeah.
but it's like it's very, very low key. Like you have to like zoom into it. But
Hmm.
it's like other than that, it's just like yellow and then the black tape and I just don't like how the lettering is. The lettering is just so like odd to me. I don't know. So that's all I had to say about it. I was gonna say I do fuck with the Lou City Connect unis. I love what they did with the design. I do feel like they could have added some more pizzazz to it. As far as like the lettering and I don't know, make it I don't know. I think they could have added a bit more yellow to it. I think that would have been cool. But I'm not a I don't think they're that bad. I don't think they're that bad, but that's just me. I really like red and yellow, so that's probably a bias. But anyway, we're going back to the game, huh? Um, they decided to sacrifice bunt, sacrifice fly, what have you. Going to third, 90 feet away with our next topic, and that would be which team do you think has the best chance to pull off an upset to win their division? So, what I mean by that is what team that is not in first place right now in any division do you think has the best chance to snag that division once the season ends?
I kind of hope they do, just to throw a wrench in the whole program. The Royals in the
Hmm.
AL Central. Right now the Guardians are leading. The Twins are climbing back up. The Twins went 7-3 in their last 10 games, but the Royals, they're doing what I've been waiting for them to do the last few years. Is their young talent is starting to come together, starting to mesh and manifest some things. They got two pitchers that's in top 10 in major pitching categories. Um, they're top 10 in runners batted in. Top 10 in wins from their pitcher. The ERAs are not that bad. So, they have all the tools necessary to snatch the division, but it's going to come down to can they play um, high IQ baseball in the second half of the season? Because we've seen this with young teams. First half, they take you by surprise. They have a winning record, might be up 8 games. You know this about your Pirates. And then
Yeah.
the second half, then you see the second half where the veteran leadership takes over from the other teams, and then the young teams slide backwards into what the expectation was in the beginning. But I hope they keep it up. So I got the Royals
Okay.
possibly pulling off the upset.
Right on. Yeah, and they're only like 5 games out. They're really close with the Twins right now too, like you said. So that's going to be an interesting division to see how it'll finish off. Um, as far as who I think has the best chance to like spoil a division leader right now, I think it'd be the Orioles.
Mm.
I think they have the talent to do so. I think they have the toughest situation right now in all teams, to be fair. Um, I mean, the Orioles have like some of the best hitting in the league. They're in the same division with the best team. They're only a game and a half out, and like their pitching isn't bad. Their defense is outstanding, outstanding. Yeah, I think the Orioles have the best chance. They're like one of the younger teams in the league. I think that there's a lot of superstar potential there as well. I mean, you got all the favorites and pretty much all the studs in the Yankees, I think. Um, so yeah, I think that's going to be a war for between those two teams for that division. Now, as far as who I'd want to spoil a division leader is, of course, my Pirates over the Milwaukee Brewers, right, Stacey? Don't want the Brewers to win the division,
Yeah,
Stacey.
somebody got to do it. I don't care who
Somebody.
does it. Somebody
If
got to do
the
it, man.
Cardinals do, fine. I'm fine with that. Just
Right.
not the Brewers. I am fine with that.
But I'm
But
gonna say, man, the Brewers are looking good, man.
yeah, yeah, they're hit. They can hit, dude.
Oh yeah.
They can
Oh yeah.
hit. Yeah, I really thought they wouldn't be as good because I thought they lost a good amount of pitching this last off season, but I guess I was wrong. But shit, man, that division's close too. Like both of our teams, the Reds and the Cubs, have been like the same record for like the last
Right.
few weeks. Crazy. It's like neck and neck. But I got the Orioles for my pick to spoil the division. Um, Royals is a good one too. I'm very curious to see how the Royals will do. I do think they can make the playoffs. I think they could slip into wild card there. Um, yeah, they just gotta make sure that Minnesota doesn't take that over them.
Right.
Um,
Cause you know, the if it's a two-team race in the AL East between Yankees and Orioles, whoever's in that second place, they're gonna take a wild card spot. And
yeah.
then you got a team like the Texas Rangers, who I think they can get hot in the second half of the year. They're gonna take the second one. So, that third one is gonna be it's gonna be a fight to the finish. And for right now, I think in order for the Royals to go to the playoffs, they have to win their division because I'm not sure that they gonna be able to compete for a wild card spot. So they got to go for a division.
hmm I could see that happening too. Yeah, they're not that far from the Guardians, but yeah, we'll see. That's good. Like we said earlier, that's gonna be an interesting division, man. A lot of baseball left still. So
Mm-hmm.
I think the Royals have a lot more younger talent on that team too, compared to the rest of their division. And like as far as like star power too, I mean they got Bobby Witt. Salvador Perez is having a great year at the end of his like prime or at the end of his career. Their pitching's been phenomenal. Like so, it's been pretty good, man. I'd like to see the Royals do good, man. Um, so now stealing home, pulling in Ellie De La Cruz, man. Going home,
Yeah.
man.
All right,
Going all the
Ellie.
risk. Going home. We stealing home. We going on a sack fly. We going on a blue pit. What have you? The infield's in. We're still testing them. What have you? So with that, the all-star vote leaders for each position in each league have just came out today, updated by the MLB. And I wanted to get our opinions on what the vote leaders are at the moment, starting with the American League. So, are you ready, Stacey?
Yes.
All right. So the outfield from left to right consists of Kyle Tucker, then Aaron Judge, and then
Mm-hmm.
Juan Soto,
Not
and then
surprising.
yep, exactly. Infield from first, second, short, and third is gonna be Vladdy Guerrero Jr., Jose Altuve, Gunnar Henderson, and Jose Ramirez. And then catcher is Adley Rushman, and then DH is Yordan Alvarez.
Mm.
What are your thoughts on that so far?
I want to just shout out to Gunnar Henderson, who's I like seeing young faces in baseball coming up, taking over. I'm a fan of Julio Rodriguez, as I've expressed before, and see Gunnar Henderson, who this is second full season as a pro, in the majors. Just him to taking over the league right now and leading that young Orioles team to the future, and hopefully they can be World Series candidates who are taken seriously in that manner. So I just want to shout him out right real quick. I think he's done a fantastic job.
Hell yeah, I agree, man. I also want to shout out Bobby Witt Jr., dude. He's been
Yeah,
outstanding this year, man. He's in like the top like five in like almost every hitting category, and he's not even a vote leader right now. I'm like, damn, that's pretty crazy. But Gunnar Henderson definitely earns it. It's weird to see like someone like Corey Seager not like securing that. Like I think like before the season we'd probably say it's between those two. But yeah, that's cool to see Gunnar Henderson. Jose Ramirez has always been good.
yeah,
Um, Adley Rutschman, well deserved. The outfield, like you said earlier, is no brainer.
yeah. No
Uh,
brainer.
yeah, and then Jordan Alvarez is a good DH, so I'm sticking with it. I'm really excited to see who these starting pitchers are going to be. I know they always announce that like the last second, which I hate, but oh well. Okay, so the vote leaders for the National League going from left field to right field is Jerkson Profar, Christian Yelich, and Fernando Tatis. And then from first, second, short to third is going to be Bryce Harper, and then Luis Arias, and then Mookie Betts, and then Alec Bohm. And then from catcher, it's going to be Wilson Contreras, and then DH is Shohei Ohtani.
Obviously, Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sir, got two Dodgers in that starting lineup so far. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, Dodgers always gonna take over. It doesn't matter what happens with them in the regular season; they always gonna take over.
Hmm.
Uh, third base. I'm not familiar with Alec Brom. That maybe that because he kind of gets pushed down in the conversation when we talk about the top Phillies player because you got Bryce Harper and you got Kyle Schwarber and you got Trey Turner the burner.
Yeah.
Uh, you got them. So shout out to him. Manny Machado to see him not be a leading vote getter.
Hmm.
Very surprising. Very surprising. And I'm also surprised, looking at third base, number 4, Max Muncy.
Hmm.
Max Muncy, I haven't been hearing about him that much. I don't know if you have, but he always get a clutch hit. Every time I watch the Dodgers game, he always get that one hit that just turn things around. But to see him, as top 5 at third base is, pretty amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember like whenever I'd go to a Dodger game, dude, Max Muncy always gets a clutch hit too. Like,
Always gets a clutch hit.
yeah, it's crazy. Leprechaun is clutch. Um, um, yeah, dude, Alec Bohm's. I've noticed he's having like a career year this year. He's like, I think he's like top five in like batting average.
Mm.
He's like, or top 10 at least. But yeah, it's interesting. There's three Padres, two Dodgers, and two Phillies, and two
Hmm.
and two Brewers. It's like evenly proportional. It's crazy. Um, but yeah, I mean, Luis Ariz, I figured would like get there. He's like one of the best hitters in the league. Um, Jerkson Profar really surprised me. I didn't expect him to do so well this year. Um, Glad to see Christian Yelich come back and do good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Bryce, always good to see him. Shohei, Wilson Contreras is having a career year too. I didn't expect that from him either. Um, but yeah, it's
Yeah, where's the other Contreras brother who's supposed to be playing
man.
for where is he? Where is he?
I don't know. You tell me.
Ah.
Oh man.
But if we go back to Alec Braun real quick, look how much votes he got, and then look at Manny Machado at second place. Look at the separation. I don't know if this is current right here, but he has over 1 million votes, and
Hmm.
then Manny Machado is second place with 267,000.
Holy crap, that's a
Good,
big ass
right,
difference.
right.
Damn.
And
Wow.
then Mookie Betts right now is doubling up on Trey Turner.
Oh wow,
Man,
really?
yeah,
The trade has like what, 500K?
yeah, 500K, and
Wow.
Mookie got 1 million.
That's crazy because that's not even Mookie's position. That's crazy, dude. Oh man. Well, if I were a Dodger fan, I would expect so much from Mookie, honestly. Like it's and it's interesting. I was kind of interested to see like I kind of expected Freddie Freeman to get that first base spot,
Mm.
but we'll see.
The first
Um
base over
over Bryce Harper.
Bryce. Oh no.
Because I thought for some reason I thought Bryce was still in the outfield, but that makes sense. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, Bryce Harper definitely deserves that if it's first base. Um, and yeah, I'm so anxious to see who the starting pitchers are. That's what I always look forward to seeing. So who would you think it'd be if you had to guess like the starting pitchers?
I hope it be the pitchers that we talked about. You know, Ranger Suarez from Philly, and then Luis Gil from the AL.
Hmm.
And then also, you know, it also helps that both those guys are on the top teams of Major League Baseball right now. So,
Hmm. Yeah, I think if I had to guess right now, it'd probably be Ranger and Gill to start
yeah.
it. If it were in right now, yeah, that's my guess. But don't forget to vote for your All-Stars, everybody. You could vote once every day, guys. Once every day. Gotta vote for them. Gotta show the love. And you gotta get Trey Turner some more votes, huh?
Ah.
Gotta get some more votes. Get Manny Machado to 500K.
Wow, I was
man.
like, wow, man.
That surprised me. I did not expect there to be that big of a drop off, like with the votes. That's insane. Shout out Alec Boehm though. He's deserving of it. That's one guy who's really developed as a player with the Phillies. But yeah, man. Shout out all the vote leaders, all the all-stars, working hard, balling. They all deserved it. Can't wait for the I can't wait for the All-Star break. Usually like some of the best baseball happens in the second half of the season, where the teams get their rest, collect themselves, get ready to ball out and go at it again. So hopefully we see a lot from our teams, Cardinals and Pirates. Hopefully we see a lot from the people who we want to see take the division, etc. Man. So with that, it's your all bases loaded host tuning in with you again. I'm Noah Rudia, my boy Stacey. We coming live at you once again next month. You can find me on Instagram at YUNG_N.U. And yeah, man.